All of you should be brothers and become Allah's servants. And the most important in this is the brotherhood, the real brothers and sisters. Then the cousins will come after the grandmothers. Then the great-grandmothers will come. Even the greatest of people will come after Adam and Eve. So the relationship of brotherhood is very important. So those who break the covenant of Allah after tying it firmly, وَيُفْسِدُونَ فِي الْأَرْضِ أُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْخَاسِرُونَ, and as a result of these two things, there is disorder in the earth. Either they have become rebellious to Allah's obedience, or they have started cutting each other's throats. These are the people who are in the last and eternal loss. كَيْفَ تَكْفُرُونَ بِاللَّهِ وَكُنْتُمْ أَمْوَاتًا. How do you disbelieve in Allah? What a lovely way. You were dead. Allah gives you life, then you will be killed, then you will be burned, then you will be returned to Allah. Here the thing has come which is totally out of sight today. Before we came into this world, we were dead. What does it mean? This subject will be explained in Surah Ghafir or Surah Mu'min. But because here the mention of the promise of Allah has been made, our first creation was in the form of a soul. Then we were put to sleep. That was our first death. The dead is not dead. The dead is alive. He is sleeping. And death and sleep have been given a name. Then we have been brought to life with this body. Then death will be declared and we will be brought to life. This verse, as I have said, is a very big and deep verse. It is ayat of wisdom and philosophy of the Quran. How can you deny Allah? فَأَحْيَاكُمْ ثُمَّ يُمِيتُكُمْ ثُمَّ يُحْيِيكُمْ ثُمَّ إِلَيْهِ تُرْجَعُونَ. You were dead. You were in the form of a sleeping soul. Allah awoke you with this body and brought you back to life. Then Allah will kill you and burn you. Then you will be returned to Allah. And now the last verse after that. هُوَ الَّذِي خَلَقَ لَكُم مَّا فِي الْأَرْضِ جَمِيعًا. He has created for you whatever is in the earth. In this the subject of Khilafat has been mentioned. In the hadith it is said, إِنَّمَا الدُّنْيَا خُلِقَتْ لَكُمْ كُنْتُمْ خُلِقْتُمْ لِلْآخِرَةِ. This world has been made for you. You have been made for the hereafter. هُوَ الَّذِي خَلَقَ لَكُم مَّا فِي الْأَرْضِ جَمِيعًا. Because the next verse is again the verse of Khilafat. ثُمَّ اسْتَوَى إِلَى السَّمَاءِ فَسَوَّاهُنَّ سَبْعَ سَمُوتٍ. Then Allah turned to the heavens, and Allah made them into 7 heavens. As I have said, this is one of the similar verses. What is the reality of the 7 heavens? No one knows. We are not yet fully aware of it, because it's Allah's secrets. وَهُوَ بِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ عَلِيمٌ. Allah has knowledge of everything. As I said, the first 4 ruku of Surah Baqarah are very important and comprehensive. In the first 2 ruku, 3 types of people were explained. 3 types of characters were depicted. In the 3rd ruku, the summary of the spreading Qur'an's message was given. Tawheed fil Aqidah. Tawheed fil Amal means worship of Allah. Iman bin Risalat, accepted the Quran Munazzal min Allah, means the Quran are the words of Allah. If you have any doubt in this, then whatever the challenge was, if you are in doubt, actually there is no doubt in reality. But as you are saying, if you have doubts, then try to make a single surah for comparison. For the hereafter, heaven and hell, these 2 have been mentioned. Then a special issue that came as an objection to the style of the Quran, that there is a mention of a lowly being like a mosquito. Its wisdom has been stated in similitude and allegory. It is obvious that it should be appropriate to be attributed to him. The thing for which the allegory is being stated, it should be appropriate for them. There is no question of great or small in this. Then this thing, that the people who have poison in their hearts, they will also be added more in their misguidance. And those who are seekers of truth, the Quran will guide all of them. And who is misguided by Allah? The corrupted people. The first one are those people who have come to this world by making a covenant with Allah, and are doing things against them. After this, a very important philosophical point came up, and in relation to it, I have actually repeated this whole thing. I said that this point will be clarified later in Surah Al-Ghafir. Then keep in mind that when this surah was revealed, Surah Al-Ghafir had already been revealed. Therefore, here is a general mention, there is a detailed mention. The people who will be in hell said, O Allah, you gave us 2 times life and 2 times death. Now tell us the way to get out of it. From this point, the truth is revealed. That the creation of human beings was the first in the world of spirits, only in the form of spirits.